Hey guys, Rick Covard here, athletic trainer for the South Carolina Stingrays and Trident Sports Medicine with another installment of our Trident Sports Medicine Minute. Today we have with us Dylan Margonari, who many of you are familiar with from his injury last year. He had a pretty significant neck injury going headfirst into the boards, so we kind of were just going to chat with him today about his return to play process. So Dylan, kind of run through for us what the last 10 months have been like for you, starting from that night on through all the way through getting ready to play up into the first couple games for us this season.
Yeah, so I'll start with that night. I was taken into Trident Hospital, underwent 2 procedures to correct everything, and ended up spending, I want to say, four nights at the hospital, and then I got out of there. And the next 3 months is kind of pretty boring for me. I kind of lived in the recliner. I couldn't really do much. I was in a neck brace for those 3 months. And then after I got out of the neck brace, they started with more just movement of the neck slowly. That came back around 4.5 months. I spoke with the doctors again, and they said, yeah, like, everything's looking good. Let's progress a little bit. You can start jumping on the bike, kind of get that rolling a little bit more. And then around, I want to say it was around 5 months where they actually cleared me and they said, yeah, you're okay to get back on skates. Initially, I didn't do that. I kind of stayed off it. We were going through the playoff run. There was really no reason for me to get back on the ice just yet. So I just stayed with the protocol, kept biking, kept getting the range of motion back. And then once I got home, I ended up doing some therapy with Jamie DeAndreth there. I know her very well. She took great care of me. I started training weightlifting with my trainer there, Jeremy Hoy. And then around 6 months, I ended up getting back on the ice at Ice Castle, a local rink near me that I grew up playing at. So once I first got out there, it was a little interesting. It's been 6 months, haven't been on skates. Felt like Bambi a little bit. But as it progressed and further along, I started to get more and more confidence, and then I ended up going into training camp with Hershey Bears, and I thought I performed well and came down here and hit the ground running, and now you see me 2 games into the season.
Yeah, with an injury like that, obviously there's a big physical comeback aspect that's involved, but mentally and emotionally, that's a hard injury to come back from. Kind of go through, that process for us, and how you got your confidence back, and how that all transpired.
Yeah, it's almost the emotional part was it was bigger to overcome. The mental side of things. I mean, physically it was tough as well, but the mental side of things was pretty hard. But my family was great support through the whole thing. The team, just coming back to the locker room, being with the guys, like, that was it was therapy basically for me. Just being around the boys, being at the rink again, it helped me clear the mental side of things. And to be honest, I didn't know I was gonna lace them up again. It took me a little bit of time, but once I got out of the neck brace, as the progression started, as I started to do more and more things, I got the itch to play again. So I laced them up for the first time, and I kind of knew, I was like, if I'm able to play, I'm going to do it. So yeah, like you said, the mental side's always a tough part of it, and with the support of my family and the boys, it made it a lot easier.
Yeah, I'm sure those couple of weeks leading up to training camp in Hershey were kind of had mixed emotions a little bit of excitement, a little bit of anxiety. Tell us, that last final stage there, what you were feeling.
Yeah, going into training camp, I didn't know what to really expect from myself, because at that point I only been on the ice for a month and a half, and so I kind of just told myself to breathe, just let it come to me. Everything's gonna be fine. Like, don't worry about impressing them right now. They know what you're going through. So it was a bit of nervousness, but it was a lot of excitement, because, like I said, I've played hockey since I was a young kid, and it's kind of all I've known. So I was excited to get back out on the rink, and excited to be a part of that training camp.
Yeah, well, for sure. To me, you don't look like you've lost a step out there at all. You look great in the first 2 games. Thanks for your time, and good luck the rest of the season.
Thanks a lot.